Hello, I'm Nige.
Amanders, welcome to Supermarket Battle. That's what it is. Nigel will explain what we are in the process of doing.
We've bought all the teas and instant coffees in Asda and Morrisons, and where there's an overlap, we're having a battle, and we're getting to the end of it. There's not much to go. Today is we've got Morrison's full roast decaf coffee, and that's up
Okay.
against
We've got the rich roast decaf from Asda. There. There you go.
smashing. Both drinking it black.
Absolutely.
What's
So, mine was £2.73 for 200 grams.
Morrison's was 235 for 200, but I did buy this a few months ago.
Okay. All right. Let's which one first? I tell you what, we'll do the Morrison's first. Come
Okie dokie. Smells like coffee.
on.
Something missing.
Not very fulsome coffee, is it?
No, and there's a lot of sweetness there.
There's a little camp coffiness about it.
I've never had that, so I wouldn't
No.
know.
So, um, you can definitely tell it's. I think you can tell that it's decaffeinated.
I just don't.
In as much as it just doesn't taste very much like coffee.
It hasn't got their layers of that earthiness, the chocolate, that and which I actually get quite excited about those aspects in the coffee now, Anders.
Yeah, I know. It's a good.
And it's not there. It's
No.
almost where it should be. You just get this sort of s- I don't know. I call it sweetness,
Yeah,
and it's almost a pretend bitterness at the back end of that.
that's a very good way of putting it. Yeah, completely.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, Asda. See what's going on there.
Now that's got a little bit to it.
A little bit, not a lot
Oh,
though. It has more. Oh,
oh, the first
it,
there is a little bit of earthiness going on, and before
there
that,
is a little bit of that, and there is a
and then
little
it gets
bit.
swept away by that sweetness and almost bitterness, which isn't there, and just that. Yeah, that actually does have that light, light earthiness. It's just hints that I could be exciting. You might have to put an extra spoonful in.
That's a lovely way of putting it. I think you're right. Um, I don't particularly like both of them, and I'm not going to take 2 minutes out to think about this.
You need
Um,
2 minutes or won't.
I don't need 2 minutes out to
No,
think
I
about
don't need 2 minutes to think about
no.
this one. They're
Uh,
both quite awful, really.
yeah,
We've had decafs in the past which were very good, and couldn't really tell that they're decafs. And there were supermarket type ones.
they were. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, there was a couple from Aldi and Lidl that were very good.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
anyway, yeah.
and these aren't in that category. I think they're both very poor examples. Uh, however, however, this is a big caveat here.
Go on.
If you compare that to Nescafe and Nescafe Gold, they're on the same wavelength, I think. Not decaf. I mean,
Ye-
they're
Yeah,
full
yeah, yeah,
fat
yeah.
ones
Yeah, yeah. That would
because
be
they're awful
interesting
as well. And so they're awful. I'm putting that in the same
in the
category.
same category. Yeah, that would be an interesting thing to try Nescafe full-bodied, fully leathered.
Nescafe Gold, because that's the best-selling coffee in the UK, I
Yeah.
think.
Put that against the rich roast decaf from Asda.
Yeah, I think that's something for the future, Anders.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
think so.
back to this. Which one are you going to pick
Asda
as
gets it.
the winner? Hmm?
Asda gets it.
Yeah, definitely, because it has
Yeah.
got a little bit of flavour.
A
Uh,
bit of depth as well, which actually
yeah, but it's
yeah.
a shallow victory
Yeah,
from
we've had a
shallow
couple of those of
products.
late, haven't we?
Yes.
So anyway, there's our decision. That's what we've made our minds up about. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.